a shady character. What's his name?
Wait a minute. We've got his card here.
It ain't nothing like a fist full of cash or a blitz full of the hash that twists like a moustache from end to end, spread it like a rash from talking through your Walkman or at your disco bash. Give me the Tim's Rumble.
When you think about it, right, filming yourself is pretty weird. It's very weird. I mean, you think about it, all these... So yeah, as I was saying, you think about it, man. All the cameras that are on people every day, but they're not kind of freaked out or don't even worry about that. Yet you talk into a camera like you film yourself in public. People are like, what the fuck? Who's that? So I'm going to tell a little story about my ride today, man. And it's a good ride. It's a good story. So we headed out. Kept the speed low in the... kept the tempo low, going out into the main arena, the TT, man, the flat roads out of my town. Keep your speed low in town, because you will survive. The demons in my head. Survive. If you keep your speed high in a built-up area, chances are there's going to be a high mechanism for danger. All right, so we want to avoid that danger. So just keep it low, and you should be cycling slow anyway at the start of your ride because you need to warm up. All right, none of this fast Fred bullshit. All right. The demons in my head. So getting out of town, that's the challenge. Getting out of town alive. And then once you're out of town alive, you can pretty much relax a bit more then. Like, there's a bunch of straight roads I can take out from where I live. And depending on the time of day, flat out motherfucker. The demons in my head. Obviously wind direction as well. But then at the end of the day, man, wind direction, it's neither here nor there. It depends where you go. You can use roads, lanes. Thumbs up if this video is undercarbed. Hedges, man, which shield you from the wind to your advantage. So again, depends where you go, depends where you want to, what you want to do. Like, you can be fighting the wind a little bit and get up into the hills, certain places, and be pretty much shielded from the wind, okay? So depending on where you live, you know, that's obviously going to be a factor depending on where you live, alright? Right, so dealing with obstacles and things that can happen at the start of the ride can affect the whole of the ride if you let them. Like, if something happens at the start of the ride, it can put you in a bit of a downer for the whole of the ride. So firstly, if anything happens at the beginning of your ride, whatever that might be, you get cut up, or, you know, the usual fucking shit that we put up with on the road, right? Don't let it get you. Concentrate at the job in hand, and all shall be fine, alright? Good mood creates a good ride, you know? A happy, upbeat mood creates a happy, upbeat ride. You're gonna... Top climbing tips. Eat celery. Be more efficient, alright, rather than worrying about, like, concentrate on the road. Concentrate what's around you. Let all fucking other thoughts and bullshit going on in your head, just erase it, okay? So that's pretty much what I did, man. But again, it's like people can say to you, aim for your goals, don't worry about what this person says or what that person says. That's fine, man. That's what I fight against every day, okay? But sometimes things do happen and you just got to deal with it. And the quicker you can deal with it and the quicker you can process that, so it goes in here and fucking out here, alright? Or over the top of your head, the better off you're going to be, okay? As I said before, man, unless you're like hit off your bike or something, it's not really a problem, is it? Like, if I go up in the city, man, I'm usually fucking hit off nearly every fucking 100 yards or something. Well, that's the sort of thing that happens in the city, you know? So you just, like, flat out motherfucker and get away from that shit the best you can, alright? You know, the idea is not to get fucking hit off, alright? Or else you could end up dead, okay? That's a fact. Bike versus car, we know what the outcome can be, alright? Shoulder check. Do you even train? It's a good man was riding. I mean, like, but if something does hit you from the behind, you ain't gonna fucking know much about it anyway, you know? Depending again where you are, curbs, ditches, fences, parked cars, fucking whatever, you can end up wherever, man. But just don't worry about that, but just be aware of what's coming up behind you, okay? If you've got like central islands in roads and there's a lorry coming up pretty much right up on your fucking ass, chances are they're going to wait, man. Most lorries wait. If they can see you're moving on, most lorries will wait, but there is the occasional cunt that will fucking cut you up. Again, you have to allow for that. You have to allow, literally, like, fuck all this 1.5 metres from the curb, although that's where you are. Well, that's where you should be, and that's where you're allowed to be, but sometimes, man, you have to fucking move over, because there's fucking dumb cunts out there, alright? Fucking dumb cunts out there, alright? So survival, it's safety, do what you got to do, alright? Take your choice, take your risk, but evaluating danger comes with experience and cycling for a long time in built-up heavy traffic, I guess. Right, so today was, as I say, a windy ride. It wasn't an under-carb ride, but it was a short ride on Go Vegan. On not a lot, so I managed to kind of keep my pace sensible, you know, sensible. Again, man, I say pace and ride because it's not, I don't train or anything, it was just an out and back enjoyable loop, you know. And it's one of them things, man. It's like, well, I used to go out and smash around the block all the time, but what's the point? Like, unless you're doing certain training, certain riding or whatever, like, what exactly are you doing? Like, people say they're going on a training ride, man. I've talked about this before, and I'll talk about it again.
Yeah, like, right on, you fucking dickhead.
Listen, right, unless you're racing, unless you're doing a TT or something, unless you've got some fucking huge goal of an event or something coming up, you're not training, man. And you can't look up and say to other people, do you want to come on a training ride with me? It's not a fucking training ride. Training's a personal thing. If you're going out training, you want to be training to be the best you can be, but also to be competitive against everyone else who's training, you know. You don't want to go out and train with someone because you're going to be at the same level. Like, you want to fucking beat everyone and be better than everyone else up the hills and in the event that you're doing, don't you? Whatever that might be, alright? You don't want to be training with people and doing, like, perhaps in their head what they think they should be doing, you know. It's obviously a big fail anyway, because most people do fucking junk riding, don't they, you know? It's not training, man. Training should be structured. It should be on the bike stuff. It should be off the bike stuff. And the demons in my head. Again, it should be on your own, man. Keep that shit to yourself. Don't, like, tell people what you're doing, you know? You think how hard it is, man, training. The time people put in to train through winter, through all the fucking shit, wet, cold weather. And they, like, put all their, like, or most of their fucking rides up on Strava, what they're doing and things, you know? And a lot of people using power meters. They've got all their data available and stuff. Like, what's the point, man? Like, I'd be keeping that stuff secret, and then, like, when the season comes around, like, fucking boom, you know? This is what I've been working for. I don't understand that. So again, man, it's not a fucking training ride. You're not a fucking racer. You're not a fucking, you know, you're not a fucking competitive racer. Unless you are racing, man. Unless you are doing something like...
Yeah, like, right on, you fucking dickhead.
I've said, it's not training at all. You're not training. I suppose loosely you could say you're training your body to keep fit, but at the end of the day, it's just junk riding, man. It's what I do. I call it fun riding, you know. I don't, like, go out to do anything specific, you know. I try to make my rides so that they're just enjoyable, you know. The demons in my head. Sugar goes in, legs go around. Simple as that, man. Like, the biggest, best upgrade you can make to your riding is dropping weight and eating well, alright? That doesn't mean I'm a lean, mean, skinny little fucker. I'm not, you know. I'm still, like, losing weight slowly, you know, which is the best thing to do. It's sustainable. There's the goal for that, you know. I'm on the right track, okay? I'm on the right track, and I do fall off the wagon here and there, but I've noticed huge gains over the past 4 years since I've been doing a vegan lifestyle. So yeah, that's all it was today. A little ride around the block. I'm going to stop yapping now and make a shower happen and drink. I've got a mango banana smoothie waiting for me. So there you go, man. Yap, yap, yap. Shut your trap. See you later.